Sometimes we come to God carrying expectations that we never say out loud. Maybe we think, if I pray more, if I read the word more, if I try harder, then life should start getting easier, right? But when it doesn't, we quietly start wondering, did I do something wrong? What nobody really tells you is that many of us begin following God, hoping something around us will change quickly. The anxiety, loneliness, pressure, pain, difficult circumstances, and that's understandable because when you're hurting, you naturally look for relief. But there comes a moment in faith that can feel sobering. You realize God is not a transaction. He is not a system where I pray and immediately get the result I wanted. I obey, and now life becomes suddenly smooth. I try harder, and everything finally makes sense. And honestly, that realization can feel hard because maybe you did come hoping He would fix something. Maybe you came desperate, exhausted. You came because life hurted. And none of that makes you a bad believer. It makes you human. But faith begins to mature when your relationship with God shifts from, God, will you fix this? To, God, help me know you in this. That's a very different prayer. In Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 13, it says, Then with a deep longing you will seek me and require me as a vital necessity, and you will find me when you search for me with all your heart. Notice what that verse says, not search for outcomes, search for Him. And that changes everything, because sometimes what we thought we needed most was actually not the deepest need at all. Sometimes we wanted rescue, but God wanted relationship. And that doesn't mean He doesn't care about your circumstances. Yes, He does, and very deeply. But relationship with Him is not built on transactions. In Matthew chapter 6, verse 33, it reads, But first and most importantly, seek, aim at, strive after His kingdom and His righteousness, His way of doing and being right, the attitude and character of God, and all these things will be given to you also. First, that word matters because many of us want all these things before the relationship. And spiritual growth sometimes means realizing that, not with shame, with honesty. So if you've ever felt disappointed because life didn't improve the way you expected, because prayers didn't get the answer you wanted, because things still feel hard, you are not failing. You may simply be moving from expectation into relationship. And that is a very sacred shift, because what you feel matters, but where it leads you matters more. If you're learning how to walk with the Holy Spirit each day and you are not always sure what that looks like, I've created something simple to help with that. It's called Daily Spirit Connection, and you're listening to A Dove's Call.